All right, so I haven't posted about this in a while. I did the QA1 front suspension. I just did the steering linkage. I'm trying to let me back up a little bit. So I did the doors. Right, I mounted, got power windows and stuff, power locks. Replacing all of this plastic. All this blue stuff's going away. I got to redo the seat. Got the dash pad. I installed the steering column with tilt. Let me get on that side. New rubbers in the doors. Right, solid doors now. I did the, what is this, the 89 to 91 front end swap. Got some wiring issues with that and whatnot, but we'll get to that. So I had to build this whole thing. The truck's off the ground because I was moving this around, but rack and pinions in here now. So that's cool. I noticed this is sitting on the tire. It's not going to be helpful when I set the truck down. I broke a bolt in this fender, so I took it to a buddy of mine so he can fix it for me, so I can get this bolted together. I had to install these. This is a Summit Racing thing. Looks factory to me. I took these off of a different truck, that's why they're a different color, but everything's working out well. This was cracked, got a new one. It's dirty as fuck right now, but it's the original, it's an aftermarket one. So I took this column apart, I replaced all this stuff, new switches, so that way, I have everything. Billet shifter, it's keyed. My steering wheel's off, but I got to pull this off. I got a new key for it because this key's a little jacked. So I got a new ignition switch to put in. I'm going to take all this stuff out later on. I got a quote this afternoon for vintage air, so that's one of the next things to go in here. I also found out that I can get the stock stereo, OEM looking stereo to put in here with Bluetooth. So that's going to go in. Other thing, the door's in. I put the little thing for the locks in here. I got everything's black door panels. I even got the billet. I think these are black too, but I don't remember. I didn't open them. So yeah, little by little it's getting done. I need to mount this bed still, but we'll get to that. I got parts everywhere, calves, just a bunch of extra stuff. So the game plan now, is I need to take all this hose, those original brake lines and fuel lines out. I got a fuel cell going in this thing now, so all that can go away. I've been cutting it little by little, the harness out of here, stripping all this stuff, cutting this out of the way because I got a new wiring harness for this whole truck. I'm waiting for some parts for the frame stiffener that's coming. Should be here later today, so that's going to be cool. Yeah, a lot of stuff to come with this thing. I've been working on this, so there's a Ford 9-inch I built for this. 389 gears, posi, brand new housing, brand new everything. Willwood brakes, like everything new with that guy. So I want to get the engine and transmission in here so I can have a driveline built for it. I got to do the brake lines, fuel lines. Figure out where I'm probably gonna put the fuel regulator right up here, just because I want to see it as the engine's running. Just gut all this stuff. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, if I'm just gonna have a plate made that will go over that or what. I have no idea. we'll see. Start going to some car shows here soon. So I'll get some ideas, see what other people are doing. So, yeah, just an update on the truck.